As an author who has recently celebrated 8 years being published, I've come to realize that looking back and reflecting has been crucial in keeping me moving forward. Time flies, and right now I'm finding it hard to believe that 8 whole years have passed since I took the plunge into becoming an indie self-published author. My journey to that first release was very much a business decision and not a last resort. And for this business decision, I specifically wrote Open Evening to be self-published, much like the rest of my books. While there might always be some debate about the different types of publishing out there, I can only speak from my own experience in being an indie author, which has and still is an incredibly rewarding path for me. It has and always will be difficult, but over time I have become used to the challenges, and I'm even kind of addicted to solving the problem that is marketing. Through trying to find ways to get my books into the hands of readers, I've learned a lot. I have come to appreciate that it is never too late for a book to find success. Even now, my first book, Open Evening, still finds regular sales, pretty much affirming that statement. Even an older book can be new to a new reader, and being published is that first step towards success. Quite often I see many different authors talking about and sharing their struggles on social media, and that's something I've found to have in common with them. Whether it is the struggle to find readers, reviews, sales, or even new followers, all of these things take time and effort to find. They will always be difficult to find. But how one copes and finds solutions to them gets better if you don't give up. Even the act of sharing your woes on social media as a creative is a huge positive step because it means you care and it extends social bridges. I near enough guarantee you'll also find others much like you to vent and share your feelings with. Community is a huge reason why I've kept going, and approaching that community in an open, honest way is how I've found so many wonderful followers over the years. Sometimes, the day-to-day results can be a little disheartening. Seeing zeros day after day, or a review count staying the same number for literally years. I've been there, and one of my best coping mechanisms for this was to simply go out and create. Don't let low numbers bring you down. Don't even look at them. Instead, go and put out something new that will contribute towards good results eventually. From blog content to even a social media post to a whole new book. In 8 years, I've published 8 books, with another coming quite soon. I did this because I love it, and I escaped the struggles of everything to do with being published simply by creating. Books are incredibly durable in that sense, as they both serve the writer as purpose, and then much later on they serve a reader as escapism. That project you are writing may help someone escape someday. It may talk to them in a way that nobody else can. It might even inspire them to create their own stuff one day. As for the business side of things, for me personally, this year I crossed 65,000 books sold in all formats, and I'm approaching 200,000 Kemp page reads. I've somehow convinced BookBub to feature my work 6 times, and that first book I published back in 2016 now has over 280 Amazon ratings. 2 of my releases in that time became Amazon bestsellers, one of which was a guidebook I wrote, sharing my experiences of being a proud indie author blogger in the social media age. Even today, I still share more of those experiences here, where a wonderful group of loyal people support me. Since 2019, I have read and reviewed nearly 200 indie books, which has given me inspiration and even blog content ideas. All of these things took time, and I did them my way. Now, I don't share them in a way to boast, but to hopefully pass on a little hope to someone else feeling the struggle right now. If I can achieve these things, then so can you. I've had to wade through the self-doubt, anxiety, and every other challenge life has thrown me, inside and outside of writing, to find these things. But I got there time and time again. I've kept going and never given up. Not giving up matters.